Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is an Object 261 Tier 10 Soviet SPG. It's located on the attack team on Karelia Assault, and it's under the command of BassmanFromHell. And we got two replays in the 261 by Bassman. Let's see how he gets on. Okay, he's started. Now, Bassman does have an ace in the 261. He managed to get it on the was it the Hinterland map? Yes, I think it was the Hinterland map. He managed to get it on in a grand battle. It's an 18cm howitzer, and it's got a fairly fast fire rate. It's about 26 seconds, if I remember correctly, and it do 900 alpha, penetrating 45mm of armour. It's basically an IS-7 hull with an 18cm gun on it. Okay, he's moving to a good firing position right at the end of the South Pass. Just wants to get to a spot where he can get shots on the enemy tanks. Okay, he's ready to go. First target, T110E4 in the ramp, Quickie Baby's ramp. Lands that one right next door to him for 442. And once he's reloading, he's going to reposition himself. Oh, he's got some nice damage there on that E4 before he was taken out by the STB-1. And it looks like he's going to head back to the horseshoe and shoot from near there. Okay, he stopped to take a shot. Now, I was watching a Centurion Action 10 and an Object 705A, but, well, they've come back into view again. He was about to move on, and now has 60 TPs turned up. Now, I always like it when you get two enemy tanks turn up together, because you get double bubble if you get them both. But he only hit the Centurion Action 10, 255. Oh, got three tanks together now. Now, this is the moment when I'd be breaking out the premium ammo, so I could increase the amount of splash I can do. But from this position, it's a bit difficult to get good shots on them. But he does. He hits the 60 TP, splashes the Centurion Action 10 with that shot. I think he's going to stay where he is for a short while and fire from this position. Oh, he's got three of them grouping together. Yes, this is where premium ammo really does have an effect by increasing the overall splash radius. He's loaded, ready to go, fires the round in, and it lands behind them this time. Repositioning. He's ready to go, fires the round in. Oh, direct hits on the 60 TP. He's not going to like that. Waiting for them to come before his trap, but unfortunately it doesn't look like they're going to. And there's an EBR 105 the other side of the horseshoe, illuminating anyone who comes up to the edge, and it looks like our T100LT went round to try and fix that, but instead he's actually coming back this way. I kind of get the feeling that the original reason that Bassman left the south route was because nobody had actually gone over to the far west side of the map on the south corner, and as a consequence he wasn't able to fire with safety. Oh, that was so close to the T57 Heavy, but it was a good shot because he got the kill on the 60 TP as he poked round the corner. And the Super Conk goes down as well, so he's picked up 1600 hit points of stun assist there. Trying to get a solution on the Object 2680. He's just too close to the rock. He's trying to tease that red line over the target so the red line stops at the target, but he can't from this position. No, that target's moving too quickly. And just can't get a shot on that 268. He's being very cautious. Oh, now just got hit by an STB behind him. Came up on the horseshoe. He's gone close to the rock because the STB would have seen him as he shot him. And that means now that he's been spotted by the enemy Arty, and there's a batch at 155.58 on the enemy team, as well as the T92 HMC, and he doesn't want to get taken out by either of those two guys. Okay, this is a good firing spot. They got rid of the STB, but unfortunately just lost the GWE100. His RT teammate fires a quick snapshot at the T100LT. Unfortunately it lands short, and so he doesn't get any damage off that one at all. Okay, batch at 25 ton, fires a snapshot in, that does hit, and he gets some stun assist immediately afterwards. He was seen again. Hope it wasn't by one of the guys down the swamp. It probably was. Okay, he needs to find a new position, otherwise Arty will try and go at him. 60 TP is capping at the moment. And unfortunately he's been reset. It's that bat chat. Needs to put a round nearby. Oh, just pull back a bit. Waiting for the bat chat to turn up. There's the 2-minute warning. I had the feeling that bat chat's letting the 60 TP stay in the cap so as long as he needs, until he gets the reset. And the T100LT killed the T60 TP actually, but we've got other tanks in the area. Got a Strip 103B. He's trying to engage the T100, but the T100 is just too quick and he manages to get away. But Bassman fires around in and he gets a nice splash hit for 334. The IS-4's there. The T57 Heavy gets the kill. 1 minute 17 seconds left on the clock. 10-minute assault game. They need to move it if they're going to win this one. Jaegeru lines up the shot. Unfortunately, he takes out our Strip 103B, but we get a hit on him. Trouble is, he'll probably try and fire back if he can spot us. And that's the last minute counting down. Not much time left. It's very doubtful if they're going to win this one, but he's certainly going to try and hit as many as he can. Rounds out the Jaegeru. Direct hit on his side. 195. 30 seconds to go. It's looking like they're going to lose this one. All he's going to get is another shot into the side of the Jaegeru. Rounds out. Direct hit again. 244 this time. 5 seconds to go. He won't get any more shots. And it's going to be a loss. It is. So unfortunately that one was a defeat. But let's have a look at the second game and we'll see how he gets on in that one. And the second replay in this double hitter is an Object 261 on Glacier. Well, let's see how Bassman gets on in this one. Well, straight away, the T92 HMC has rammed him. I think they both wanted to go in opposite directions. And, well, the T92 thought that Bassman would give way. It appears he's going to go off into the trees. Okay, unfortunately one of the enemy tanks has made it up onto the carrier, the EBR-105. He's going for a T-124. Direct hit on the engine deck. 425, good shot. Sometimes with these tanks it's just a leading shot and you have to pick the right moment to fire the round in. Now it's about 25 seconds on the reload. Unfortunately we don't have mods on this particular client, so it's just a Virgin client. They don't have the reload time, but it's about 26 seconds. And from this angle he can get shots on those enemy tanks behind the carrier, but instead he's decided to try and get a shot on that STB-1 in the centre. Yeah, those guys just don't want to come around the corner. Got a 907 trying to get at our Leopard 1 as he goes up the... Oh, he got a direct hit on something. I think it probably was the 907 who was trying to attack our Leopard 1 as he went up to try and dispose of that EBR-105. He's up there. Oh, the Leopard wasn't looking. And he just got taken out by an IS-7 from down below. Okay, there's a Jaeger up there, and there's that 907. He is missing some hit points, so it looked like the shell did hit him, and he gets another direct hit. 324 this time. K91 on the perimeter road. Progetto attacking him. That's a fairly good position actually to make an escape from the perimeter road if you need to. There's two of them having a go at the K91 now. Okay, he's going to go for the K91. Almost lined up. Rounds out. Direct hit. Nice one. 423 of the actual hit. 444 from stun assist. Switching back to the carrier area. I'm afraid the only two holding the enemy back now are Progetto 65 and Object 277. And they're facing up against Jaeger, an IS-7 and a T-124 as well. Rounds out on the pair of them. Oh, double bubble there. Hit the Jaeger and the IS-7. He does have premium ammo and he is loading that this time to increase his splash area to get more damage on the enemy. Okay, just lining it up. Ready to go now. Yes, he gets it again. Double bubble. Always nice when you can hit two tanks with one shot. E4 comes into sight. Firing another premium round. E4's very low on hit points. Rounds out. And yes, he does get a hit there. Pulled back just as he fired. Okay, he's marking the area to let his teammates know that's where I'm aiming for. Sometimes I do that as a warning to tell my teammates not to go near the target I'm firing at. I'll target the ground instead, just to say don't go near it. Round's going in, and he hits the Jaeger, and the Jaeger is killed immediately afterwards by the Progetto. So that's good news. And there goes the Wizzy 111 Model 5A. Now, can he get around in to take out that E4? He's still a few seconds away from being loaded, but he should be able to because he's very low on hit points. Almost to go. Rounds out. Yes! Gets the splash kill. So that's the first kill of the game for Bassman. But he's only got one premium round left now. Scores are still even, so it's anybody's game. He might be able to get some splash damage on the IS-7, but it looks very difficult from this angle. Yeah, keeps teasing it to test. Oh, that IS-7 should be able to hit. Yes, rounds out on him. Direct hit. Oh, he got a fire! Yeah, he got 80 hit points off the fire. Now, that sounds like either a premium fire extinguisher or a non-premium one that the guy hit very quickly. Rounds out again, and another hit. Unfortunately, the assault on the perimeter road seems to have failed to a certain extent because, unfortunately, we've lost some guys over there. But so did the enemy. That EBR is a right for killing. Rounds out, splashes him, but doesn't kill him. Our EBR's coming down. Oh, but going the opposite direction. It's a pity he didn't move up to the gap there. He could have seen that EBR and would have been able to take him out. There he is. He's turned around now, though. He's ready to run or move forwards. Lining up a shot. Rounds out. Splashes him for 18, but he managed to get away. All it would have taken was one shot from our EBR 105 and that guy would have been out the game. And an enemy EBR 105, in fact it's the same one that's actually made it up onto the carrier. We're just looking at that STB1 move between the gap, but you can't see it now. No, he's not there, he's moved away. In fact, he went up onto the carrier as well, and our EBR gets him. Beautiful shot in the IS-7. Still one tank down on the enemy. And in fact, actually, they're getting very close to our position now. The Progetto 65 almost reached the T92, and the only thing holding him back was the Strip 103B, and he just got killed. So Bassman's going to have to run for it soon. If the T92 goes down, he has to get out of there quick. He's decided to go now. T92 ought to do it as well, but he's in reload. EBR 105's come up. We just lost the T92 to their Object 261. So the Progetto was spotting. That was a good hit. 380 hit points off the Progetto. He's not loaded though, that's the thing. And there's that EBR 105 nearby. Oh, the IS-7 just killed the T92. Can he get a shot on him? I think he might be able to fire over the wreck. Lost sight of the IS-7 though, and the enemy's getting way too close, and that's the Progetto, and that's the end of the game. Only one teammate left, the EBR-105, but he won't be alive long, and there you go, he's out the game, and it's all over. So, 2 games in the Object 261, 2 defeats, but how did he get on in the first game and in the second game? And that's the wrong screen. That's the right screen. Okay, I've done it again. File Explorer was open at the same time. Yes, these are old games, so I had to use the old clients for it. In the first game, he managed to get a first-class tanker, a bruiser medal, and a Confederate. His win rate was 2-3-4-1. Didn't get a single kill, but he did hit a lot of the enemy. If we look at the team score, we can see he did get the highest damage on his team in this one. 3,424 hit points, but not the highest damage overall. That was the STB1 on the enemy team, 4,393 hit points of damage. When it came to kills, he didn't get any, I'm afraid, but the high scorer was the T-57 Heavy with 5 kills and the IS-4 with 3. Also the Jaegeru and the AMX-13105 with 3. The IS-4 managed to get a steel wall in that game. And when it came to base XP, it's the STB1 did the best with 747, the T100LT 708, and the Jaegeru got 697. We can see the baseman managed to get 588, which was the highest base XP on his team as well, and it puts him better than most of the enemy team. There was 5 players above him on XP. 12 rounds fired, 7 direct hits, no penetration, 16 splash, damage of 3,424 hit points. He did receive a hit, and it was a penetration, I'm afraid. It took him out of the game. He earned 39,271 credits from that game. He did get the Courageous Resistance because, of course, he got a Battle Hero medal in a losing game. And he got 5 bonds because this was Tier 10 game, Tier 10 vehicle. And he earned 2,135 XP, and again he got the reward for Courageous Resistance as well. So the first game was a bit of a blowout, but I think it was merely the fact that the enemy team had the opportunity to actually come around the south corner of the map. Unfortunately, the team did not all go equally along the south side and the north side to attack the enemy cap. And they left the door open on one of the flanks, and that's why the enemy managed to get to our the horseshoe, to our spawn areas, and eventually defeat our team. So it didn't go so well. So let's have a look and see how it went on in the second game. Well, in the second game, he managed to get a third-class tanker, bruiser, and a Gauze medal because he did so much damage. His win rate was much higher in this one, 4,321, but I'm afraid it still was a loss because the team tried to attack her on the perimeter road, the flank fell, and then everyone just from the enemy team just piled on in. In fact, actually, it wasn't piling on in, it was a Progetto. It's one single Progetto managed to push through and then push everyone into the corner where they could be killed. If we look at the team score, we can see that again he got the highest damage on his team. In fact, he got the highest damage in the game overall on this one, but no high caliber. Just got the Gauze medal instead. 4,830 hit points went to the STB on the enemy team, and then it was their T92 HMC with 3,311. When it came to kills, this time round it's the Batchat 25 ton, managed to get 3 kills, 2 kills to the STB, IS-7, EBR-105 and IS-7 on the enemy team, and also the only player on our team to get 2 kills was the EBR-105, baseman only got the 1 kill. When it came to base XP though, it was the enemy team. STB got 934, Batchat got 811, and 785 went to the EBR-105 on their team. Baseman could only get 413 experience points off that one. So let's have a look at the detail. 17 shots fired, 9 direct hits off this one, 19 splash damage of 4,881 hit points, of which 4,501 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see there was one close shot on the Progetto, but everything else was long range. He did receive 2 hits, and I'm afraid they were both penetrations, and that put him out the game again. he earned, well, he actually got an 18,354 credits loss on this game because he used all that premium ammo. Although it did generate some hit points, it wasn't enough to actually compensate for the fact that he did spend a lot on ammo. And he also got 1,496 XP from the battle. So 2 losses in the Object 261, but we know that Bassman is having a lot of success with this Arty. And in fact, we're going to have another replay very shortly with the Object 261 again. We'll see how Bassman gets on in both of those games. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.